In this video we're gonna go through which tricks you can do on the stand-up surfing on board of Royal Caribbean. We're gonna start from the easiest to the hardest and then to the illegal tricks, so I can show my fellow sport staff also how to learn. They are legal because you never touch the platform with your feet and the board always stays underneath you. Starting from the easy, carving side to side. This takes movement from the legs and from the torso. You push with the back leg to create explosion. You turn mostly with the front leg to create movement. With time you're gonna get more explosive. This is one of the basic things that you should learn, and it's very fun. It's always fun to do carving. Second tricks that you can learn is the heel stall. You're gonna put the board sideways. You're gonna be stalling the board with your heels, creating the pressure on the back. You can also learn the toe stall. This basically is the opposite. You're gonna be facing the back of the Flowrider. You're gonna be putting more pressure on the toes, less pressure on the heels. And after, you can also go side to sides. You can also go backwards and forwards. Basically you put more pressure on the back, more pressure on the front. Alright, another trick that you should learn and is amazing to do is the 360, and you can do it many times in a row. You can use the carving to push you to do the 360. You can do one inwards, one outwards. Start feeling where the movement goes while you're doing the 360, but once you do it, you can do it fast, you can do it beautifully, and it's a trick that you can do and it's beautiful. Another trick is the show pony. It's pretty simple to learn. You take your leg off and you put your hand on the board. You then put your leg backwards and you look like a pony, maybe a pony from the show. Next up trick, we have the shove it. The shove it can be simple to learn. You don't have to even be able to pop the board yet. What you do is lift a little bit, flick with the back foot, it's gonna twist and land it again. Next up, we're gonna have the ollie. It's not easy to learn, but it's gonna create a good foundation to do many other tricks. What you need to do is you start from the bottom, starting from the banana way up. We start from the bottom to create the lift. You also want to bring your knees up while you're jumping. The front foot is gonna come up first, then the back foot. This will make the board pop into your feet, and then you kind of go both at the same time to the ground. You can also do the ollie while you are carving to the side. It's gonna create a little bit more explosion. Once you do this big pop, you're gonna make the other tricks also much easier and much better. After this, you can also learn the 360 shove it. You're gonna create a bigger lift and you're gonna make a bigger spin also from your back foot, and then you're gonna have to land after it creates a full 360 on the board.
Whoa! I feel myself!
You can even do the kickflip. I've seen a friend doing a kickflip, I cannot do it. Alright, so now from the illegal tricks, these are the tricks that you cannot do as a guest. We can do it as a sport staff because we can practice and we can do whatever we want on the wave. Easiest one, I believe, is these. I don't even know the names. I'm just gonna make up the names. 180 flick. You need to start with a 360, but you don't finish it. You flick the back foot. The board will hopefully come back to you in an easy way, so you can then just jump onto it and land. After you learn this, it's gonna be easier to pop the board. This is the face plant. You pop the board in front of you, lift your front foot up first, you kind of flick the back foot a little bit up, jump from the platform, put the board underneath you, and then you look very cool. Everyone is gonna be like, wow, this guy is so cool. Be creative with it. You can also pop it to the left, land it goofy, flick it up in the air, do a little 360 with the hand, jump on top of it. One trick that I like doing that I learned from longboard is just 360 flick. Basically what I do here is I flick to the front with the back foot to create this angle with the board. I kind of grab it with my left hand, I help doing the 360, and then I land back on it. With all of these tricks, then of course you can create some combos. You can do many tricks, you just be creative altogether. Of course, if you watch the pros, they do all of this and even more. I believe that's most of it. I hope you learned some new tricks, that's why I did this. Thank you for watching. You can also watch the boogie board one here, and please subscribe to the channel right here. Thanks so much. Enjoy.